Well, next week, the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Portland metro area will host their largest fundraising event of the year, the Be Great Sneaker Ball.
Joining us live in studio to talk more about the ball and the organization is Terry Johnson. He's CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs of the Portland metro area. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Ken and Emily. Appreciate you having us.
This is a sneaker ball theme. I couldn't help but note, I don't know if we can show it, but you got a nice pair of sneakers on right now.
I do, yes. These might be the ones I'm wearing next week, or I might pull out some new ones. Have a little fun with it.
Yeah, well, tell us about the ball.
The Be Great Sneaker Ball is an event where our biggest supporters can come out and support the mission of the Boys and Girls Club, which is to empower all youth to discover their full potential, especially those who need us most.
You do so much important work for kids in the community. What kinds of programs are available to them through Boys and Girls Club? Well,
we operate about 10 clubs across the 3 counties here, and we serve 1,000 kids each day. In our programs, but we also impact about 6,000 families across the community. We do a lot of focus on project-based learning and experiential learning for kids to prepare them for the world of work. We also engage kids in sport and play activities, and we also make sure that kids' basic needs are met, which means that we provide healthy snacks and meals for them after school as well, and do things like homework help.
Yeah, I was just at the Blazer Boys and Girls Club on MLK last week for a fundraiser that a local organization was doing, and you know, were gracious enough to
host. Yeah, a lot of collaboration there.
So talk about how much that your Boys and Girls Clubs actually impact the communities around them.
Well, we are a pillar in the communities that we operate in. A good example of that is during COVID, like that hard 2 years that we went through as a community. And we were able to pivot and serve a lot of families by, number one, when we didn't know what COVID was, we were testing. And so our sites were established as testing sites. And then we converted to vaccination clinics. We also distribute about 50,000 meals to the surrounding community. And we're still doing that work today. We do a lot of community events where we have cultural celebrations in our clubs. We continue to serve meals to the community. And we also do other events like back to school activities where kids can come and get free haircuts. They can come and get supplies for school. So we are essential to the communities who operate around us. So it's not just about the kids who come to club, but it's also the families and communities that live around us.
Right. Well, and of course, all of these services cost money. So let's talk a little bit about, next week's event and some of the ways that people are able to support Boys and Girls Club. Where does some of your funding come from, and how important are events like this in keeping these programs going?
Well, we have diversified funding streams, and so, local foundations, corporations, and also individuals. But the funds that come to us go toward supporting things like basic needs for kids. So we serve the whole family and not just the kid. So food is a big part. We make sure the kids have healthy snacks and meals every day. We also invest in technology and curriculum to make sure that our programming is serving kids in a way that we're preparing them for the future. We see ourselves as an organization that works adjacent to in-school learning. So we're working in partnership with local school districts to make sure that learning is extended outside of in-school hours. So kids are not just having fun, but they're also learning in experiential ways to prepare for the future.
All right, well, as we wrap up, tell us about the gala, where it is, where people can get more information, that type of thing.
Well, so the gala is at the Loft at 8th Avenue. This is our second year to do the event in that particular location. It has a really hip vibe, and so when folks come to our gala, there's really good music to start with. And I call myself the DJ for that because I curate the playlist.
Okay.
And so I always have something for our guests. And then we also have really good food and an opportunity for folks to learn about our mission as well. So storytelling is really essential to that space and how we do the event. So folks walk away really knowing what the Boys and Girls Club is doing, what our mission is all about, and how their funds contribute to advancing that mission.
And the website is for Boys and Girls Club?
BGCportland.org.
All right, it's going to be a great evening. Terry, thanks so much for joining us this morning, and we hope to see you out there to support the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Portland metro area. If you are interested in attending this year's Be Great Gala, we're going to have a link where you can grab tickets, sign up, everything you need to know on the AM Extra section of coin.com. Everyday Northwest host Ashley Howard going to be out there hosting the evening's ceremonies, so we hope to see you there for a great night.